Good morning students. Welcome to today's class. In previous class I have given some instructions on maintenance of notebook. I hope you will follow all the instructions to present your notebooks effectively. And in previous class I have given first and second problems as homework from exercise 1.2. Solutions will be posted after this video. You please check the solutions and update yourself. Let us coming into the question. Here we have question number 7. A merchant had 78,592 rupees with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets at 1200 each. How much will remain with her after the purchase? Okay children, before solving this problem, I will give you a small example for this. Suppose you have 50 rupees in your hand and you want to buy 3 pens. Okay. Suppose this pen costs 10 rupees. Okay. You want to buy 3 pens. Then after buying 3 pens with 50 rupees, how much money will be with you? So how to calculate? First from 1 pen cost, we have to find 3 pens cost. If 1 pen 10 rupees, 3 pen cost 3 into 10. Okay children. 3 into 10, 30 rupees. After finding 3 pence cost, that we have to subtract from the total money what you had. Okay, so that means 50 minus 30 rupees gets 20. That means you had 20 rupees left with you after getting 3 pence. I hope you understood? So please connect the concept to this question. Now let's write the given statements. The given information is amount merchant had and the cost of one radio set. So let us update the given data. Given total amount of money merchant had. So how much money merchant had, children? 78,592 rupees. Okay. Then cost of one radio set. Cost of one radio set is 1,200 rupees. So this is the given information. And then what we have to find? First we have to find cost of 40 radio sets, and then we have to check from the total amount. If we subtract 40 radios cost, how much will be left with the merchant. Okay. So for that, let us find what will be the cost of 40 radio sets. So if the cost of one radio is 1200, 40 radios cost will be 1200 into 40. And we know that when we have zeros while multiplying, you can carry the zeros to the answer. See here 3 zeros are there. Just I am writing 3 zeros in the answer. That means no need to multiply them. Okay. Here we have 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. So directly I am shifting the zeros to the answer. So no need to multiply them. Whatever part is remain, that you have to multiply. 4 into 12. 4 12s, 48. If we keep commas according to the periods, we can understand that. Okay children. So cost of 40 radio sets is 48,000. So we have to subtract this amount from the amount merchant had. Then how much money left over we will get it. Okay. So to get amount left with merchant, we have to subtract 78,592 with 48,000. Let us do the subtraction now. Let us find the difference between these two numbers. Here I am doing the difference, children. 78,592 minus 48,000. So here 2, 9, 5 and 8 minus 8, 0 and 7 minus 4, 3. That means 30,592. So from this we can conclude that after placing 40 radio sets, then 30,592 rupees will be left with the merchant. Let us conclude that also. Therefore, 30,592 rupees left with merchant. Okay, children. So when you want to find the left amount with her, first we have to find 40 radios cost, that is 40 into 1200, 48,000. That amount we have to subtract from the amount she had. Then we will get how much amount will left with her. Okay. Next 8th question, children. Let us read the question first. A student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. So, by how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? Okay, children. See, actually here 7,236 needs to multiply with 56. Okay. Here actually student needs to multiply 7,236 with 56. Right? But instead of 56, the child confused and multiplied with 65. Is it clear? Actually, we have to multiply with 56. But instead of that, the child multiplied with 65. When we multiply with a big number, obviously, answer will be greater than the correct answer, right? Actually, we have to multiply with 56, but multiplied with 65. Then the correct answer, obviously, we will get more. So, then the correct answer, how much more we will get, we have to find. For that, very easy method is there, children. Find the difference between them. What is the difference between 56 and 65? Let us write. This is given number. So, difference of 56 and 65. That is 65 minus 56. What is the difference between 65 and 56? The difference is 9. So, if you multiply 7,236 with 9, we will get how much more answer we got than the correct answer. Okay, children. So, we have to multiply 7,236 with 9. Let us multiply in a horizontal method. Whenever we multiply in horizontal method, we have to multiply from ones place. 9 6 are 54. So 5 carry. Then 9 3s are 9 3s are 27 plus 5. 27 plus 5 is 32. 3 carry. Then 9 2s 18. 18 plus 3 21. So 2 carry. 9 7s are 63. 63 plus 2 65. So then the correct answer we got 65,124 greater. Is it clear? Therefore, is it clear, children? Once again I am telling you, actually the student needs to multiply 7,236 with 56. But he multiplied with 65. So we got wrong answer, that too greater than the correct answer. So how much more we got than the correct answer? In such cases, we have to take the difference between the correct number and the wrong number. If you see the difference is 9. So if you multiply the given number with 9, what is the answer got? 65,124. So we have to conclude it. Therefore, by 65,124, his answer was greater than the correct answer. Is it clear, children? Because instead of 56, he have taken 65. this much greater number we got than the correct answer.